Life feeds on life. With this sentence today, I want to open an ethical discussion on whether it is right to use animals for the purpose of eating them. Good morning, everyone. This is Shattered, and as always on this channel, we deal with different topics ranging from social to history to current affairs. The purpose is to deconstruct the common opinion or stereotypes we commonly follow, to offer other points of view that do not arise from new beliefs, but from an in-depth analysis of the facts. So today, let's try to better understand what creates so much discussion between those who think it's not right to eat meat and those who think it is. To begin our debate, I would say that we should begin with the facts. Living beings must be nourished. There is no alternative to this natural and universal condition. Every living species, whether it is a vegetable, an animal, or a human being, is linked to this condition. We can depict this reality by putting plants as a form of life that takes its nutrients from the earth, water, and minerals. Then come the animals that feed on the plants and other animals. And then there is the human being who can feed on both plants and animals. The plant world provides almost 100% of all the nutrients that animals and humans need. But there are still some vitamins, such as, for example, B2, which is mainly found in animals. Humans are not able to produce this vitamin on their own, and must therefore acquire it mainly from animals. From this summary of the dietary needs of living beings, one can already think that any discussion about whether it is right to eat meat is useless. It seems that it is nature itself that imposes the need to eat other animals. Even if you don't want to, you are forced to. So why do these discussions arise between those who defend the animal world and those who exploit it? In reality, many animal lovers are carnivores. They regularly eat almost any type of meat. Others make the choice to eat only vegetables and animal derivatives, such as eggs and milk. Others instead make more radical choices. They eat only vegetables. But then, in fact, they are people who have many nutritional deficiencies, precisely because some proteins and vitamins are produced only by animals. From my point of view, the discussion of whether to eat meat personally makes no sense at all. The facts mentioned a moment ago cannot open much discussion. Instead, what you can think about is making a consideration about what it means to kill an animal. To kill an animal is to take its life. But this is not the real point of the matter, because all life is born and dies. Even when we decide to eat only vegetables, we are still killing those plants. Because even if they are different in biological structure, they are still life forms. Rather, the discussion to acquire concrete value should focus on the quality of life we offer to those animals or plants. When we go to a supermarket and see the shelves full of nicely packaged meat, or go to a fast food restaurant and order delicious juicy burgers, we never worry about where all this comes from and how it is always there in such large quantities. The reality behind all this is much less delicious for those who have regard for other living species. The truth, in short, consists of the systematic exploitation of animals from the day they are born to the moment they die. And by exploitation, I mean animals crammed into small cells where they are fattened as much as possible, even with the use of drugs. Many of them never see natural light or a field. They never leave the stables where they are locked up all their lives. This is only a very small part of what happens to animals that are locked up in meat industries, and I am not going to discuss today the subject of animals being used for their fur or being locked up in zoos on the same principle of exploitation. My objection, therefore, wants to draw attention to the fact that we can also believe we want to eat meat, but we must also guarantee those animals a happy life worth living. It doesn't matter what the road should be to follow to get to this, but it will have to be the priority. The video ends here. If you are interested in the topics I cover, let me know with a comment, and if you haven't done so yet, subscribe to the channel. I'll say goodbye and see you in the next video.